This is an every, I mean, you know, 14-day lift photography trip to Istanbul. The one I circled is the terminal we went, which is named Terminal 4. Inside the terminal, there's a launch that uses the Avitco lift that I filmed in 2019, but I haven't rode that specific lift. Instead, I filmed the passenger lifts, which were one of the biggest lift companies in the world. The photography of its best is a Chinese autos. Privatized this Chinese autos Gen 2. Oh man, fuck. There are Otis Gen 2 lifts. Gen 2 is one of the big lifts. Like Gen 2 made in China, not the European ones. Quite disappointed. Final tint. Just finish. This is Gen 2. One couldn't keep up because Gen 2 logic. It chose this one for supper. Got disappointed. Please note that plain videos are now listed under a separate video because it will clutter up this video. Also, don't mind about the X placed on a country that doesn't exist. Now we are in Istanbul Grand Airport and the lift is, you know it, Schindler 500. How do you know? Because I literally filmed the same type of lift last year when I was going for a transfer flight from Trabzon to this airport to Crete. So yeah, let's find it. I'm a racist, xenophobic human being. I'm racist, I love to race people, and you have a Schindler lift.
Asansör Aşağı yönde hareket ediyor. Elevator going down. Kapı kapanıyor. Door closing.
Schindler.
Kat 1. One. Kapı açılıyor. Door.
Let's find more Schindlers.
Asansör aşağı yönde hareket ediyor. Elevator going down. Kapı kapanıyor. Door closing.
Here's a certificate. You can scan the QR code.
Asansör aşağı yönde hareket ediyor. Elevator going down. Kapı kapanıyor. Door closing. Bagaj alım. Baggage reclaim. Arka kapı açılıyor. Door opening.
Now finally, we're going to ride the final Schindler of this airport, the parking lifts. I haven't filmed it before, but now I will film it. However, I didn't film too much because there's someone in the lift and I don't want to expose her privacy, but who fucking cares, let's show the lift. Plus it uses the so-called British Schindler voice, which uses a "this lift is going up," or like, basically, floor 1. Yeah, that's what it basically is. Let's find it for real.
Turkuaz Otopark. Araç kiralama. Turquoise Car Park. Car rental. Kapı açılıyor. Door opening. Kapı kapanıyor.
This screenshot of the map shows that We came from Istanbul Grand Airport all the way to Kochak Meci. This is how you say it, not Medji or Meki or Messi. You say it as Mekci because the C in Turkish is basically J. It's like the Arabic Ja, not the Polish J, which you say it as yeah or C, like the TS symbol. So yeah, let's go to our home lift because it's nice. Which should be H or Ch, not H or CH. All directions prioritized. -2. What the hell is crack? Funny back in Turkey. This is the capacity itself, 150 kilograms, 6 person. It somehow there's no installation date. The certificate, which you can tell that it's in Trabzon by the certificate. Blue one means kinda safe, not very safe. This lift, I'm not going to tell you where it is. Because if I tell you where it is, some assholes might kidnap my fucking ass. Sounds like it has a machine room. Now to Marina Park, which is literally circled in this map screenshot. Marina Park has Otis lifts as the passenger lift and the service lifts. Well, this one lift that is actually cheaper than the Otis's, and it's not even Otis. You'll know what I mean by cheap. A lift that is literally cheap and costs little money to install. Let's write it, shall we? This is nuance a sensor with its phone number. It's basically email traction. It's so like a lift. And I guess you're obsessed with the. Actually, they're taking the escalator, which is actually good, so I can film this lift. Strangest thing is, when I push zero on the upside, it lights up. When I do this, it lights up. It looks like Shanghai step. No one's a sensor. 300 kilograms per person. really slow for its speed. Quite cheap. Like, looks like Jack. At least I've never seen this one before, which is quite interesting. I think it's third-party cards. The logic is so cheap. When you push this, the button lights up on the inside. Pure laziness. That is a good place to here. Now this is day 1, and we're going to different places to find more lifts and film them. Perfecto. At least we could enjoy more lifts to film, I guess. Here, we're going to go to Venezia Mega Outlet, which is a shopping mall with, like, it has a theme of Venice or Venezia. So basically, it's like the Swiss lifts, except they are manufactured in Asia. There's a Schindler 3300 AP, but unfortunately, it was out of service. However, there's another lift, which is basically a Schindler 5400 AP. So let's ride the Schindler 5400 AP, and guess what? Is it out of service or not? We'll find out. It's a Schindler. This is a full wide. Crap. It appears to be a 5400. Schindler. It's a 5400. Maintained by Otis. 5400 AP. They are like Schindlers. Day 2? This gave me an idea. More lifts to film. Yay! It's about 2 lifts, by the way. We drove from our home area all the way to this Marina Bay, which is basically shown in this arrow. There's a lift there which is also a generic. Let's ride it. The reason why I'm filming this because I don't know. Turkish. This is basically a 2-floor lift. Horrible beeps. What I like about this lift is that there's nothing interesting. It's just a stereotypical generic. There's no capacity. It's a certificate, quite unsafe. We decided to travel from Marina Bay all the way to city center AVM. The thing that is pointed around near the grass field is where the mall is, like north of it. The lifts are made in Korea, which is quite interesting. And maybe it's like the only Korean lift I ever filmed in this 14-day lift adventure. The photography trip. No Banish terms, please. I'm die fan. I love that. You might think that I must be sorry. I don't know what's I do to people. This one's called Stop at Zero. If those people like find you all thanks to my lifts. For now, let's enjoy the ride. This is thunder. It's quite strange it's not static. The place is indicated. What the fucking good idea. Anyways, you can just put your finger and wave the lift button. Now it's going up. Korean made, but I think it's probably also Chinese. These China ones are cringe and Korean made ones are awesome as fuck. I haven't even thought they are so obsessed with the lift that they don't know what they're doing. They push the up button thinking that's a fucking good idea. Yet, it's also ruins other vehicles. They think the lifts at the time. Which also makes me a hypocrite. I'm guessing that this one will also come. But I also bet that there'll be more people in it. If there's no more people inside it. Yes, fucking finally. Minus 5, lock. Minus 3 is co-cancel test successful. I love the glass cap. Finally did it. 2's locked, 1's iced. My street is the lowest we can go. This is the parking level. It's Hyundai, 1000 kg, which means that there's 30% max. It has two indicators, meaning that it's like Korean made, I guess. Crap. Shook up the yet. Oh, it helps this side of right here to my lift.
Most lift. Merah bakıyorsun ha. Geldik mi?
Oh, it's such a nice. This is a nice Hyundai. It's like this. More chain. So yeah. Lots of people love this lift. This is an observation lift, which is obvious. Because it has observation on the fucking text. It's like a passenger lift, but they got the observation lifts are located as different kinds of lifts. So yeah, I guess this is about this moment. Day 3? Fuck yeah. Let's go to the most visited mall in Istanbul. You know that mall is, but if you don't know it, we'll show you what it is. This is Mall of Istanbul, the most crowded mall of Turkey. I mean Istanbul, Turkey. You can tell that the red lines and dark red lines show that it's very crowded because everyone wants to visit Mall of Istanbul. And do you know what's special about it? It has unfinished lifts. But there's a theme park in it, and inside that theme park it has a lift, but it's kinda from Greece. Let's ride it. It's too crowded. Other corn. You have corn, eh? Now you have other corn. Sold 2004. Just like a cream it. This is so fucking crowded. That lift was very crowded. If you want to ride alone, you have to go from ground floor to first floor. Because everyone takes this lift to go to the ground floor. And to end day 3, we have a Kone lift, which is a Kone monospace with KDSD design fixtures. Let's write it. Plus, don't call Kone monospace Icodus just because Benno told you to do it. It's inaccurate and it only refers to the motor. Plus, how the fuck can you ride a lift motor? It's impossible, just like how you can ride a lift button. Very impossible. Let's write the con name on the space. Many months have passed. It's a corner. So, doesn't exist. What the fuck?
Doors closing.
This is KDS 300 buttons. KDS 3 on. You can tell by the indicator position. European corner doesn't do that. Asian corner made by China does that. It's fucking class. They're corner monsters. Fucking noisy. The doors are vicious. It's capacity. Holy shit. Is that day 4? Let's go to the Asian side of Istanbul, shall we? In this day, we're going to Cami Tower. Most people say it as Cami Tower or Chamisa Tower or Samika Tower, but the other words are wrong. The way you're supposed to say it is Chamica, literally, because the C in Turkish is pronounced as J in English. Very strange. Now let's fight it. The lifts are Schindler, but are they old or new? We should find out.
صغير مفيد لا مسرع البعض سبيل أقرأ الجواب مسرع سبيل أقرأ الجواب عموما وصلنا
34. kat seyir katı. Toyota Falcon observation tower.
Unfortunately, those lifts are attendant controlled. However, I think it's supposed to be attendant controlled due to the fact that it's a tourist attraction. And some people will mess this shit up if it isn't attendant controlled. Furthermore, if you look at the buttons, they're VIGS. Like, they think that, Schindler buttons with backlit is automatically linear, and ones without backlit is not linear. Well, they are wrong. VIGS and linear are the same thing. However, some people think that they're more northern lift engineers, which automatically creates Benno and other people with that same mentality, which I won't name to avoid controversy with that specific user. Because one of my friends has more information on lifts due to him being friends with lift engineers in real life. So yeah, now let's write the lift down.
Kısık mı? Acil 38. Nereye anlaşıldı?
Thank you.
38 anlaşıldı. 38'den aciliyeti var. Kısıklı asansör seyredeceğiz kardeşim için.
Sağ taraftan çıkış yapabilir.
Wait a second. Day 5? This gives me an idea. Let's fill more lifts, shall we? Now we drive south of Kuchukchik Michi, which is literally hard to pronounce for me. And around the circle area, we have this shopping mall. First, we go to the parking lift, which is outside of the shopping mall. It's like some Finnish lift. However, there's something that you might recognize. People call it a second-gen eco-disc. What is a second-generation eco-disc? Tell me, without referencing Benno, or using knowledge you took from Benno. Just take it from the official Kone website, not the Con website. And let's write it. Kone. KSS 420. Kone Express. Ridiculous motor.
Exit 4. kat. Floor -4. Asansör yukarı çıkmalı. Going up.
Epic Ecodic motor. No door sounds. Of course, it's a condom space. Read Ecodic motor. This was stereotypically called of quacking cause. An Ecodic, second generation Ecodic.
Main entrance. Asansör aşağı iniyor. Going down. Asansör aşağı iniyor. Going down.
Maintained by Altus. Why Altus? This one shows the Ecodic motor power, which Benno thinks it's an
Floor -2.
The main building consists of ThyssenKrupp lifts. The main lifts are too crowded, and the main lifts uses sensors as buttons because of the coronavirus, which has been engineered by the Chinese Communist Party. And yes, I might get cancelled because I said the truth. However, I don't fucking care. So I had to ride the other lifts like a corridor that supposedly is hidden, but it's still considered public one. And it has the original push buttons, which are not touch sensitive or has touchless sensors installed or replace the original buttons. Let's ride them. Where's the film? Hurry, push the down button before they Let's find a white shirt. What a disappointment. I'm not able to ride this without having to deal with this arsehole. The service lift is not my ideal choice. Those are technically passenger lifts. Because this looks like the public area. This is where I entered. This is a service lift. This is where I entered. Service. Crap, this looks like someone's good. I need to use my advantage. Ride the shit before those are ThyssenKrupp window. Shit! They really love those lifts. This one has branded Otis all over fucking Southern. There are ThyssenKrupp Dungeons painted by Otis. It's obvious because this one is Otis. This indicator is obviously not found in this cupboard. This is unusual. Ridiculous. ThyssenKrupp Dungeons are unusually ultra rare. Finally, one without fucking passengers. ThyssenKrupp. The other one has Otis labeling. What a big fucking lift. The capacity is this. The quite special thing is the indicator's mirrored all of a sudden. This is made in Korea, not shitty China. This is according to ThyssenKrupp, which is extremely rare. Holy fucking shit. Is that day 6? Let's go to the old part of Istanbul, shall we? In this, day, we decided to go near Galata Tower, which is a shitty tourist attraction that every shitty tourist wants to go there. And I'm also one of them, but I do not intend to go to Galata Tower. I visited near around this place only for lifts. We chose to park in the Kulitibi Auto Park, which is basically a car park with swing door lifts. Unlike the ones in Trabzon, which are representing mostly third-party lift companies, like the ones that use Shanghai Step and buttons like that. Here, in Istanbul, they use big companies to modernize old lifts, like Otis, Schindler, Kone, maybe even ThyssenKrupp. That's what I meant. Let's ride the lifts. Otis. This is our old vintage lift, modernization. Otis. In a parking garage. This indicator isn't budge. It's original. Shock images. Worst thing is that I have to ride with some stranger. Now we would walk around the path to, around the area that is circled in teal, which is basically, there's this building that has a shop called 360 Istanbul. It's not a shop but a restaurant on the top. And due to it's so busy as fuck, I had to take the stairs, which means that I have to sacrifice my stamina because I have a low stamina in real life, but I'm mentally strong in real life. The lift are Schindler 5300s, not 3300s. Don't think that 3LGL buttons like the things you see on European Schindler 3300s that are like the old ones. All Schindler lifts that uses those touch-sensitive buttons that are not Schindler Smarts are automatically 3300. The Schindler 3100, 3300, and 5300. So yeah, let's ride it. Cars are fucking Schindler. I like the beeps. Schindler 3300, European model. It has 5G. That's the version. Don't know the interior name, probably I don't know. Moving out in Germany. Looks like someone is obsessed with the lifts. This is in a restaurant complex. They don't like call cancel. They stopped at 4. I'm in full 7 or 6. Yeah, I guess full 6. I shouldn't have touched around with the touch buttons. He prioritizes up direction. These lifts traveling up. This one has lots of people. Me, that dude, me, into the who even fucking pushes for 7. Then we'll go up, then we'll when it goes back to 6. They fucking press for 7 when it's literally 8. That's a stuff moving. As far as a shit about 3300. Bruno hates Schindler 3300s. It's fucking busy. Meaning that I have to stop at 2 first. Instead of going to the express zone. These buttons are feeling nice. There are touch buttons. Here the fuck it is. At least I fucking like empty ass lifts. The capacity is 800 kilograms per person. Normally it will be 50 kilograms.
Peki ben bir şey söyleyeceğim. Yukarı yemez misin? Ne oldu şimdi? Ben bu deyince şey oldu.
Oh fuck. Just open water. Alright. He goes upstairs. Now to the next lift, which is a shop called De Facto. De Facto is a, like Elsie Wakiki. It's a clothing shop where you can buy many clothes. It's similar to H&M, but probably you can see mostly in Turkey. Inside this shop, it has a corner. But this time, it's the Asian ones, and they decided to go cheap. I think they might go with a Kone E monospace or Kone N monospace, but most likely it might be a Kone E monospace. Let's find it. Kone. Fuck. Inny jak second indicator, the Genepsil, KDS, the B-Blot. Turkish, English, Cyrillic, Arabic, and Russian. This is a restaurant. De Facto Trabzon have Connect. Well, this one actually has Connect. What a surprise. They beep a lot. This one is actually a ballet, so blind people can read. I wonder if the ballet is in Turkish or English. There it is. This. Empty. Oh, the photos. Name on space. Someone foolishly enough to push a room. Crap. No, those floors are locked. Shit. Looks like some money. I love Connor. Someone stupidly enough pushed the alarm button. Which is this? Joking, I'm not actually pressing it. What a interesting, not interesting actually. Due to De Facto's strange fetish of putting copyrighted music, I had to replace it with not copyrighted music. Also, next building is like somehow circled around here, which is supposedly the approximate location, but there's this weird place which is a shopping center, a small ass one. I don't know where it is, but it might be Istanbul Biyoglu İş Merkezi, which is an approximate location of that place. The lifts are some old vintage lifts, modernized into somehow third-party lift companies with swing doors, with inner doors of what I mean. And yes, the original lift used to be a swing door lift, until it added inner doors by modernization and replaced fixtures. Let's ride the lifts. And plus, I kinda never saw those fixtures ever in my life before, but my guess might be there's a 1% chance it might be an MP lift, or I don't fucking know. Yeah. All of the lift. It's inner doors. This lift legit fucking farted. Those are the lifts. What's on the other lift? Same shit. The capacity is this. I hope no one pushes. Nice buttons. Look at those cheap flimsy doors. Let's trick the lift into thinking that we open and close the doors. Then we safety brake. This is what happens when you safety brake. Totally efficient. But the disappointing thing is inner doors. Who cares about inner doors? I used to not like it, but who cares if the lift has it or not? Of course. There was a corner monospace with KSS 280 fixtures. However, it is sadly locked off and restricted to staff in Museum of Illusions, Istanbul, the European side of fucking course. At least they had a fucking spinning tunnel which, if you look directly without looking down while going in that rotating tunnel, you experience nausea. And now we go back to the car park where we came from by riding the other side. This time, we ride it more properly and not a shit way. Let's ride it. Lift. They make a nice button noises. LCD indicator on the outside all of a sudden. And alright. This one is an actual basement. It's actually the fact that this one is a triple cab. From 1995. Send it to me. Day fucking 7? Oh, more lifts? Holy fucking shit! That's a good offer. Let's do this. From Istanbul was a big shopping mall, just like Mall of Istanbul. However, to my surprise, there are 2 or 3 main primary attractions. The Legoland Discovery Center and Sea Life. Legoland Discovery Center doesn't have a lift, but there's an escalator. However, Sea Life has a lift. And do you know what it is? It's a corner. You should be glad. Let's ride the corner. Nice. Thank you, but it's fucking nice. I'm left. Maybe that's my corner. Yes, I'm drinking my fucking cola. It tastes fucking good. This is platform. I have no. I hope the store's automated. Platform lift. I'm feeling it because I'm racist. I like tourist people. This is a platform lift. Hold button to move. One lift. Nice platform there. This one provided in Russia, Turkey, and English. Maintained by Conner for some odd reason. It has a machine room and it's school driven. Nice chains you have. I guess Now we rode the platform lift, which isn't Conner. We're going to actually ride the Conner for real. Let's ride the Conner. Conner. I'm going to wait this car. Nice for one space. Nice if it's smarter. Shut the fuck up. Let's ignore the retarded children who flex the fact that they are first because they took the stairs or escalator instead of the lift. However, let's move to the next lift, which is also a Conner, but with weirdos. Of fucking course, let's go. Conner. Of course. Here's a 6 setting. What the fuck is happening? Here's Conner. And finally to the main lifts, which are Otis Gen 2s. Or are they Gen 2s? Or they're customized Otis. Probably. Also, I hate the fact that they are so crowded as fuck that it took me a very long time to film it without anyone. Let's ride it. I'm going to do your mom. Nice red buttons. And two. Hey, woman. This one will be prioritized, I guess. Or is it AFK? It's 0 floor. I hope it's not fucking AFK. Please let them have it up. The disappointing thing is, that's the internals which are actually shit going. Stuck into probably this is the most overused song. Yeah, upward direction, mute, and this one. Also lots of people causing inconvenience is one of them. Teaching social engineering tactics. I could finally ride the old things. Oops. This lift. Unreliable at this. Day 9. Unfortunately, there won't be any lifts, but there will be an escalator filmed in the same place where the Korean ThyssenKrups were filmed. What the fuck happened to the festival? Day 10 of fucking course. Let's go find a lift to film. Again. Where the fuck are we going to? Which place in Atakoi? Guess which place? Oh, I know. It's A plus AVM. Literally said as AVMA or AVM, whatever the fuck you say it. It's an Atakoi, of fucking course. And it has some Otis, Gen 2s. Let's write them. Otis. Nice product. This one, not generic, just custom. False locked. LCD indicator.
Birinci kat, main floor. Kapı açıldı. Door open.
Today is day 11, which will go to a mall again. Of fucking course. We definitely love malls of Istanbul, don't we? You might be asking, which mall are we going to? I will answer you. It's called Star City Outlet. Yes, they call it an outlet. The funniest thing of it is that there's an NTLD arcade machine that is literally only in Japanese, which I also played it for real. However, this isn't about arcade machines. It's about lifts and other shit. Like mostly lifts. So yeah, let's ride the lifts, shall we? On there. This shit is here. Look, actually. Yes, it's here.
İkinci kat. Kapılar açılıyor. Aşağı iniyor.
Outside has KD 200. Inside has Count K Delta. Makes more space we have. The cab sign is quite strange. The indicator reminds me of Connell.
Kat -1. Kapılar açılıyor.
Let's ask a question about Elsie Vakiki. In Ukraine, there's Elsie Vakiki. In Kuwait, there's Elsie Vakiki. But what about Turkey? The land where the former Ottoman Empire once stayed. Well, let's answer this. There is Elsie Vakiki in Turkey. However, most part of it doesn't have lifts. Only some of it has lifts. And why do I include it? Because what if this specific Elsie Vakiki in that same fucking outlet has a lift? Do you know what lift it is? It's the same brand as the main lifts. So yeah, let's ride it. Strange is common. Strange.
Aşağı iniyor. Going down. Kat 0. Floor 0.
Strange corner. This is a monospace. Plus, it has KDS 300 fixtures and K-Delta indicator. You can literally hear the voice from the floor. Quite strange. They got the smelter, of course. Day fucking 13. Wait a fucking second. That gave me an idea. Why don't I visit some A plus to film the escalators having some issues? Then go to Arena Park to make a better to record the main lifts, which of course I recorded it in day 01, but the recording was very shit. So I had to do a retake so it would be higher quality. Yeah, let's go. To retake because I said so. That's why I would apologize next time. Fuck hell, people really have to sleep. Finally, people don't park lifts.
Sıfırıncı kat, main floor. Kapı açılıyor. Door is open. Asansör aşağıda. Elevator is going down. Eksi birinci kat, minus first floor. Kapı açılıyor. Door is open.
They fucking faulty? Of course, we'll film lifts, but what if only one of them I managed to fully wide it and film it at the same time? Let's find out. Before filming the lift, I would like to tell you about our sponsor, Diamond Corporation. No, it's not in real life, of course. Diamond Corporation is a fictional group made up by me, and it's better than Raid Shadow Legends and other shitty games that only cares about money. Of course, we don't do the same thing that Mobile Legends and other shitty mobile games do, because Diamond Corporation never even existed in the real life, but it existed in Roblox and virtual communication networks, like Scratch or whatever the fuck that is. So yeah, the lift I'm going to film is, of course, a Clean. The same thing in Mall of Istanbul, but it's a little different, I guess. And the fact is, the thing that makes it different is that indicator, and plus, that lift is also located near my house in Istanbul, which is of course in a gated community, which is good because it's more secure than the one in my Trabzon apartment. Let's fucking go. I hope this lift is working. Looks like it works. It works. It's a Clean. Finally, a second Clean in Turkey. A second. Nice, can't be fucking harsh. And this door. The disappointing thing is, it's not glass on the inside. And you cannot turn off the fan. hope they don't notice me filming lifts. Or this hydraulic. Warped hydraulic. Now we decided to go to the supposedly historical town center, where we managed to find a building, like a commercial one. There's a lift and its swing doors. However, I tried to ride it, but guess what happens next? Touch. What a disappointing lift. My god. Nice locked lift. Epic. Now we walk all the way to Burger King, which, yes, there is a lift in Burger King. However, what's even more strange is, it's literally a ThyssenKrupp, which, like, I literally never found it in the lift adventure in Istanbul for 14 days straight until I found this lift. However, there's something even more stranger. It's not made in China. It's not made in Korea. It's not even fucking made in Germany. Not even made in America or South America, of course. But, you know, ask Luigi Fan 2006 what the model of this lift is. Because I don't know. And how am I supposed to know if I couldn't ride it at all? But hey, let's try to ride it! Oh, to some Krupp Spanish. Why is it broken? Strange. Yes, we have to end with a broken lift. Do you know why? Because that's the last lift I actually filmed here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this 1 hour video. So yeah. Bye bitches. Just wait until I put the outro.